Hello everybody again. This is Steelers Journey with 5 ones. Steelers Journey 11111. I used to have a channel, Steelers Journey, but it got canceled because I put too many videos on it that weren't mine. So now I make my own videos, so I don't have to worry about that problem anymore. You know, hey, I don't know how some people, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of videos out there I love. Steeler videos, Journey videos, Steve Perry videos. There's a lot of videos I like out there, but I'm not going to repost them anymore because I don't want my YouTube canceled anymore. So, just so to think about that, man. It's cool having those videos out there, but, there's a lot of people out there that, even if you're not trying to harm anybody, there's a lot of people out there that think you are harming somebody, and they might get peed off and they might want to cancel your account. So be very careful when you do that. So like I said, I used to do it too, and people don't like that. They don't like when people do that. So this is another video about the Rubik's Cube. I made a video just recently, actually a few minutes ago, on how to solve all 3 X's. Well, now I'm going to do the O's or the squares. And I'm going to show you that one, then I'm going to show you the X's and O's, which are kind of like both. I call them flowers. This video is not going to take too long because a lot of people know how to do this one. But then there is some people out there that don't know how to do this one, so I'm going to show you how to do this. A lot of kids out there that like to do this, like to show them this. This is pretty cool. Because a lot of them don't know how to solve a cube, but they can do this, and this is pretty cool. They show their friends how to do this. Okay. Actually, I'm going to show you both versions of the squares. There's actually 2 different versions. This is the full version. As you can see, all the, the whole cube, not the whole cube, but just the centers are messed up. And what's so cool about this is, I like this puzzle or this trick because this illustrates, I don't know if a lot of people know this illustrates, and this proves that the centers don't move and the centers are the point of reference. Because to prove that theory, if you notice how the blue and green are the same, you notice how the yellow and white are the same, you notice how the red and the orange are the same, well, look at the centers. Even though the centers are not in place, you notice how the red and the orange are still opposite, the yellow and the white are still opposite, and the blue and the green are still opposite. So really, you didn't really mess up the centers. All you did is mess up everything else, technically. It just looks like you messed up the centers. And that's kind of messed up how you look at it. But really, from that perspective, actually you messed everything else up. It doesn't look like it, but you did. But it could be fixed really easily. Okay? And okay. Let's say you want to mess around with your friends and everything, and you want to show them how to do this, okay? This is basically how you do this, okay? You basically pick a side. It could be any side, it could be any color. We'll try green, okay? As you can see, I have the green side, which has all green, except there's a problem. You have the white center in there. As you can see, it's the white center with the Rubik's Cube logo on there, Rubik's.com or Rubik's Cube. Yeah, Rubik's Cube, and it's Rubik's.com. That doesn't belong there. What belongs there? Well, obviously a green belongs there, and the green is over here. See? It's over here. So what we want to do is we want to get that out of there and get the green in there, right? So what we do is we find where the white's here. So now we got to find where's the white at? Well, the white's over here. See, that's where that white's got to go. This has to go here. And that green one that's over here has to go over here. So logically, if we do this in a logical way, okay, I got the white pointing towards everybody so they know exactly, and the green on this side. So logically, all you basically have to do is use logic. I'm going to do this as slow as I can, okay? It's like a combination lock, okay? The white goes with the white. Okay? And then the green is over here. So now you just take the green and move that there. And then all you have to do is take the green and put it back in place. And you automatically get the red, white, orange, and yellow. And then all you have to do is just flip them back. That's all you have to do. It looks difficult because I'm always doing it fast and confusing people, but that's how you do it. And it doesn't matter what color it is, what side it's on. You do it that way, it'll work every time. Every single time it'll work. Now, here is the other version. There's actually another version. Let me get to that version right now. Okay. This is the other version. Where you have actually two solve sides. Okay. And this one's even, I think, even simpler than the other one. But some people might think it's harder because you have the two solve sides. Basically what you do is you pick any of the four that have the center missing. So in this case we'll pick the orange. As you see there's a red in there, and then you know the orange is on the opposite side because it's opposite. Okay? So basically what you have to do is take the two solid sides that are on this side and the orange on top. And basically what you do is you turn it, well, you have to turn it towards you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it towards the camera so you can see it. And then now what you do is you notice how the two are opposite. Just like, they're opposite. Yeah, of course they're opposite. Okay. All you have to do is then take the middle center and flip it. Like that. And then all you got to do then is, see that green? See the green over here? All you got to do is then flip the green back where the green goes. Okay, and then you flip it around. And that's it. That's how you do that one. That's basically how you would solve that if you were going to do it. Now, I showed the X's the last time, and now I show the squares. So now I'm going to show X's and squares, and what that basically looks like. I call it like flowers, because it looks like a flower on each side. So basically you make an X, and then you make the full O's, or squares, and then basically what you get is oops, yeah. Looks something like this. Okay? I call that flowers because it's like a flower on each side. And basically, if you want to solve this back, you first have to get the X's. You have to realign that again, just like you would do the X's the regular way. And then you have to apply the edge version, or you have to apply the how to solve the circles or the squares. So we'll take the blue and white for example, and do the same thing. All you do is you know a white goes up there, so you got to find the white that belongs up there, which is right here, and then that blue goes over here. So then all you have to do is just line them up like this, and then you just take the blue, you line it up like this, see, and then the white, which is over here, that goes over here, see, and then the orange comes up like that, see, and then you just, see, you don't have to be fancy, you don't have to be fast, just, that's all you gotta do. I mean, it's, Arnold Roebuck, I think the guy was a genius. What he started, maybe he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe he just did it for fun and didn't realize how popular these things were going to be. But I think these is the most popular puzzle in the history of puzzles. Look how many puzzles that came out after that. The Pocket Cube, Paramex. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's just amazing of what has happened since then. Since like the late 70s, early 80s. When I basically started playing with this thing. My next video, I'm gonna actually solve it. I'm gonna solve it from scratch. I'm gonna mess it up, and I'm gonna solve it slow. I'm not gonna solve it fast. I'm gonna solve it the way I know how to solve it, so people can see how I do it. I know people are gonna probably say that, oh, nobody does it like that anymore, but I know. I learned it back in the early '80s, so I'm a little, I'm not doing the way people do it today. And like I said, I'm 43. I did it when I was 12, so that was 1982, going 83. So I was actually 12 going on 13. So, but my next video, that's what I'm going to show. But in the meantime, once again, I hope that this video has entertained somebody out there, little kids, teenagers, even adults. If it entertained you, if you're someone that's been playing with a cube all your life too, and this entertained you, never seen this before, I hope it enlightens you, Until then, thanks for watching.